Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories, starting with Jules Kounde, as it has been reported that the delayed registration of Kounde has pissed him off and he could leave for free on the last day. We are going to be discussing about that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Samuel Umtiti, it has been reported that the Barcelona misfit could undergo medicals at Syria club Lecce on Wednesday. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking this video and please watch it right up to the very end. After activating 4 economic levers this summer, Barcelona managed to, rake in nearly 700 million euros in revenue. Out of that, they spent 150 odd million on 5 players, bringing in Robert Lewandowski, Rafinha, Jules Kounde, Andres Christensen, and Frank Kessié. While they are not short of cash, they do have to comply to La Liga's financial fair play and raise more money before registering all players. Barca have managed to register 4 of the 5 new signings, along with the other 2 renewals, Ousmane Dembélé and Sergi Roberto. Kounde is the odd man out and is not taking the situation well. According to Catalonia radio, the Frenchman is very angry with Barcelona. The club promised him that he would be registered in time for the Real Sociedad game and would get the chance to make his official debut too. However, they were unable to offload the players they had planned in Aubameyang and Memphis Depay, which eventually halted Kounde's registration. The ex-Sevilla man has completely recovered from his injury and is extremely unhappy about Barcelona not keeping their promise. His relationship with Xavi, though, is still intact. The report also says that Kounde will be able to depart on a free transfer if he is not registered by August 31st. The clause was included in his contract as a precautionary measure, but could become Barcelona's biggest nightmare. As it stands, though, the Catalans believe that they can slot him into the team before the Real Valladolid clash next Sunday. The deal to sell Oba to Chelsea is reportedly in its final stages, with a fee of 22 million plus 5 million almost agreed. It has been a very worrying thing, seeing as Barca are still unable to register Jules Kounde in La Liga. The player is eager to play, according to Catalonia radio, and is not happy at all that Barca did not keep their promise, because many were expecting him to play against Real Sociedad, and the player was promised that ever since, that he will play the second game of La Liga. But when we see that Barca were unable to do things as planned, maybe to sell Memphis and sell Aubameyang this past week, so it was impossible for them to register Jules Kounde. But the player, I think Kounde needs to understand our situation, how things are. Even though it might be embarrassing, no doubt, that my club will sign a player and the player cannot be registered. Like, who does that? It's difficult to see such a situation for such a long time. This guy came to Barca more than a month ago and still being unable to play. Come on, I'm registered and I can't play for 1 month. No, it's something embarrassing, right? But it is what it is. That's the situation that Barca finds themselves in. So it's complicated, so complicated. So let's see what happens. But I think the game against Real Valladolid, that will be next Sunday. I hope that he plays. Yes, but I don't believe that whatever clause that Catalonia radio is talking about, that if he's not registered, he can be free to leave on the 31st of August. I think that's just nonsense. I don't think anything like that will ever happen. Nothing like that will ever happen. I can't be sure how true is that report from Catalonia radio saying that he has that clause to leave if he wants to, if he is not registered in time. Yeah. So Kounde needs to come, because if he comes, we all expect him to partner Ronald Araujo at the centre-back position. The player once told Xavi that he does not want to play as a right back going forward, right? Because there were a lot of rumors saying that Xavi might also utilize him, as a right back, given as Barca, as it stands, does not have a natural right back. and Kounde, who can carry the ball forward, can be a good right back as well. But the player have already made it clear that he does not intend to play right back at any point. So let's just hope that that he plays centre back, because he's a very good and aggressive centre back. So more of Kounde still needs to be seen. We hope that Barca can register him before the next game on Sunday. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona could be close to bidding goodbye to out-of-favor defender Samuel Umtiti, who is on his way to Italian Minos Lecce. Barca have been trying hard to offload the Frenchman for a while now, but were unable to find suitors for him for the longest time due to his wages and injury history. A move to Rennes was touted but fell through for unknown reasons. A return to Umtiti's former club Olympique Lyon had also been talked about, but as things stand, the 28-year-old could instead be on his way to Italy, as a move to Lecce is getting nearer and nearer. Indeed, Gianluca Di Marzio is reporting that Lecce and Barcelona are in the final phase of negotiations over a deal for Umtiti and are working out the details of the bonus payments that the Catalans will be owed. As per the terms of the agreement, Barca would be covering the entirety of the 2018 FIFA World Cup winners' €20 million gross salary, but they will be owed bonus payment from Lecce should the defender make a fixed number of appearances. Should the discussions go well, Umtiti could fly out to Italy for his medicals as early as tomorrow Wednesday. While the Catalans would still be paying his wages, it will still be a good move for all parties involved. Umtiti's career has stalled for years now, and a move to Italy, away from limelight, might be exactly what he needs to get back into rhythm. Signed from Lyon in 2016, Samuel Umtiti enjoyed a couple of fine seasons at Barca before things started going downhill for him. He played just one game throughout last season and will be gunning to get back to playing regularly. This is great news for Barcelona. For the longest time, Barca have been looking to offload Samuel Umtiti without avail. This Serie A side, Lecce, have been strongly linked. But just, I think 2 days ago, we talked about reports saying that the move to Lecce, the possible move to Serie A side Lecce, is not going to happen again, because the club is contemplating, or they are worried for the injury history of Samuel Umtiti. But it seems as though it is going through. So I think Barca will be happy to quickly sanction the deal. It will be a loan move. It will be a loan move, not a permanent transfer. And Barca will be the one to cover 100% of Umtiti's salary. So one might ask, then what is the reason for that? Has anything changed as far as Umtiti is still in the wage books for Barca? Barca just want to clear him, from the roster, but not the wage roster, right? Because Barca will still be paying his gross salary. But better than nothing. At least Umtiti have been on the bench, have not been doing anything for many years. And of course, a move, whether it's a loan or permanent, is still a very good news for us. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.